Everybody can close their books for a couple minutes. I'm going to tell you 3 quick stories. You may have heard of 1 or 2 or all 3 already, but my guess is that you have not heard them all together, which I hope brings out something new in them for you. The first is about a girl named Dorothy from Kansas who wants to escape her troubled farm life where she feels unappreciated, misunderstood, and threatened by a wicked neighbor. That's foreshadowing. I don't want to spoil too much of the wicked show or movie, but Dorothy has a wicked neighbor. She ends up in a far-off land and journeys toward the Wizard of Oz, who is supposed to be able to solve her problems. Over the course of her journey, in which she joins forces with a scarecrow, a tin man, and a cowardly lion, and learns that the wizard is a fraud, she realizes that she had what she had been seeking all along. She says, "If I ever go looking for my heart's desire again, I won't look any further than my own backyard, because if it isn't there, I never really lost it to begin with." The next story is about a poor man named Isaac, the son of Yaakov, from Krakow, who has a dream about a treasure chest buried under a bridge hundreds of miles away in Prague. He travels to Prague, tries to sneak under the bridge, but a guard catches him. He tells the guard about his dream, to which the guard replies, "What a fool. I once had a dream about a treasure chest in the backyard of someone named Isaac, the son of Yaakov, all the way in Krakow. You think I went and followed that dream? I'd be tearing up all of Krakow because half the people are named Isaac and the other half are named Yaakov." So Isaac returns home, digs up the treasure in his own backyard, and takes care of his family and his community for generations to come. The third story is about a guy named Yaakov, Jacob, from Beersheba. He steals his brother's inheritance and leaves town to escape his brother's fury. On his way to his uncle's home in Haran, he gets tired and stops for the night. He uses a rock for a pillow and has this incredible dream of a ladder going up to the heavens with angels coming up and down on both sides. He encounters God in his dream, who promises him land, legacy, and protection. When Yaakov wakes up, he says, "Achen yesh Adonai b'makom hazeh, va'anochi lo yadati." Surely God was in this place, and I did not know it. Yaakov then names this place Beth-El, which means the house of God. In each of these stories, the main character sets out on a journey. They're escaping their troubles, they're following a dream, a goal, a magic fix to their life's problems. And then, each realize at some point in their journeys that they already had that which they were pursuing: a loving home in Kansas, the means to sustain one's life and family in Krakow, and God's presence and protection in Beth-El. Each had to venture outward to find that they had the ingredients for happiness, fulfillment, and connection within them, within their homes, and within their lives all along. They just had to notice them. This, to me, is one of, if not the, most resonant spiritual teachings from our tradition. In a world hyper-focused on achievement and accolades, on where we're going next, and what will make us happy, these stories tell us that the sacred stuff is right here around us and within us. if we choose to pay attention to it. I don't mean this as a criticism. We are all susceptible to some degree of grass is greener syndrome. Dorothy with Oz, Isaac with Prague, Yaakov with Haran, and I wonder where the grass might seem greener in our lives as well. Perhaps it's in school. We'll be happy once we get the grade we want, or get into the school we want. Or at work. We'll feel fulfilled once we get the job, or the promotion, or the positive review on that upcoming project. Maybe we'll feel satisfied once we look a certain way, are in a certain physical shape, make a certain amount of money, or receive those shoes or headphones that we ordered on Black Friday. Those are especially specific because I'm guilty of at least those two. Or maybe we'll be the person that we want to be once we're in the right group of friends, or in the perfect relationship, or finally stack up to our peers and their success and how happy they all look on their social media profiles. There are endless, and I really mean there are endless destinations that promise to resolve whatever problems that we might have or whatever lacking that we might feel. But Jewish tradition challenges magic fixes and infinite cycles of more and better. Take, for example, our practice of saying blessings. We say blessings to bring our attention to the spiritual possibility right in front of us, around us, and within us. The holiness that we can experience if we stop for just a moment and notice it. Friday evening can be a regular time, run down from the week, or looking ahead to dinner logistics, or weekend plans, or the week ahead, or really anything else. But 2 Shabbat candles and a blessing for lighting them is a sacred reminder that what we have at this exact moment, with these exact people, even with all of the unresolved and imperfect in our lives and in the world, is enough. Enough to notice, enough to appreciate, and enough to bless. Dorothy, Isaac, and Yaakov all receive a sacred reminder from their journeys, one that they pass down to us. As much as we are hardwired and advertised to believe that we'll be happy and fulfilled once we fill in the blank. We have the agency to create happiness and fulfillment and spiritual connection in our lives as they are. Sometimes it takes a journey to realize that, in life, in film, in Torah, but the sacred reminder remains the same, that our heart's desire, that the treasure we seek is in our own backyard, that God is in this place even if we didn't know it. Shabbat Shalom.